Hi, and welcome to Your Voice. For the last few weeks, we've been learning about the incredibly brave men and women that fought for democracy. Do you remember that word from last week? It just means that when we get to 18, we all have the right to vote. Now, for the last couple of weeks, we've been focusing on the suffragettes, these soldiers in petticoats that fought for every woman's right to vote in 1918. Now, the suffragettes used to wear a kind of uniform when they were on protests, when they were chaining themselves to railings or smashing in windows or setting fire to letterboxes. Now, sometimes they wore a sash a little bit like the one I showed you last week, or occasionally they wore these, suffragette rosettes. This is what I'm going to be showing you how to make today. It's super easy and you can make loads for family and friends. So for this make, you don't need very much. You need green card, white card and violet card. Now these colours were very carefully chosen by the suffragettes because they had a kind of secret code. So green, white, violet, give women votes. It's clever, isn't it? You also need a glue stick, some scissors, a black pen and a pencil. Nothing else, it's as simple as that. But if you do want to wear it, you also need a safety pin, just like the one I've got on the back of here. So let's get started. We're going to start by worrying about the centre of our rosette here. So you need two slightly different sizes of white circles. So to make these, I just drew round a mug and I drew round a glass and then cut them out. So if you're a bit worried about the scissors, just ask a grown-up to help you. I'm sure they won't mind. So once we've got those, we're going to focus on the smaller white circle because this is the one we attach our ribbons to. To make the ribbons, you just take a piece of A4 card and you fold it in half like this. You then turn it around, open it up, and you're going to cut along here and here. So we'll just do that first. It can be a little bit fiddly, so make sure you take your time. And there we have it, one suffragette ribbon. Now, you've probably noticed on mine, they're folded in half to give them this nice shape. So I'm going to fold it like this. I'm going to take a little bit of sticky tape and I'm going to fold it over it just like so. And there we have it, our fully completed suffragette ribbon. So now we have to attach them to our rosette. So I have one that I made a little bit earlier and I can use this to show you what to do. If I turn it over, you'll see I've just used sticky tape to attach the rosettes in order. So what we're going to do is go by our little rhyme, our code that we did earlier. So give women votes, give women votes, give women votes, which means it's a green next for give. So I'll take a little bit of tape and pop that on. It's then white for women. So I'll get a bit of tape and I'll pop that on like so, which means all we need is a purple one to finish it off. So I will attach that like so. And there we have it, it's starting to take shape. So we need a slogan now. We've learnt loads in the past few weeks, deeds not words, women's freedom, but I'm gonna go for the classic. I'm gonna go for votes for women. So for this, you take your bigger circle that we made earlier, you take your black pen and you use your neatest handwriting to write your slogan. So I'm going to go for votes for women. There we are. This is when our glue stick comes in, so I'll take hold of that, turn it over, and just pop a little bit of glue on the back. And there we have it. We then fix it to the sticky tape side, because we want to cover up all of those messy bits, and there we have it. There's only a couple of details missing, those two ribbons that we pop along the bottom. So to do that, you use your green and purple card again, but you cut a slightly longer piece and make sure to add a V at the end that stands for votes. That'll help you remember it. So we'll put a little tiny bit of glue on the back of those. We'll make sure that we have our thing the right way up because you don't want them coming out the top because that would look a little bit silly. So we'll pop them down like that and then get our purple one, take a bit of glue and pop that on the other side. And there we have it, a completed suffragette rosette. Now, if you want to wear it, and I think you should, because I think you'll agree, it looks pretty cool, we need a safety pin on the back. So all we have to do is undo the safety pin like so, take a little bit of sticky tape and put it through like that. We then stick it down in the middle of the back of the rosette, and there we have it. A rosette that you can wear at school, show it off to your parents and anyone else you like. I want to see the rosettes you make at home, so please take photos of them and send them to yourvoice.uk. I want to see all the amazing places that you wear it to and all the ones that you make for your family and friends. That's about all we've got time for today on Your Voice, but please do join us next week because we're going to be learning all about how a law's made in Parliament. So see you next week. Thank you very much and bye.